Welcome to BRR Media. Today I'm joined by Jon Prideaux, the Chief Executive Officer of Boku. Jon, it's great to have you with us today.
Yep, good to see you as well, Rosie.
Now, Jon, despite the challenges faced by COVID-19 in 2020, we've actually seen growth and prosperity from Boku. It'd be great to get an update from you.
Yeah, no, we're very fortunate. I mean, our customers are mostly involved in the business of providing home entertainment one way or another. And, as more people have been confined to their homes, demand for their services has increased. And in turn, therefore, we've been fortunate enough to see our revenues going up. So we've had a strong performance, as you say, on payments. But overall, at the group level, revenues grew to what we're saying now at least $56.3 million. EBITDA doubled to $15 million for the group as a whole. And the star performer in the show is definitely payments, where we've seen an increase in our volumes to just under $7 billion worth of transactions and just under 29 million monthly active users, which is really the best that we've ever seen. These are records. Identity, I suppose, was basically treading water, I suppose, rather than prospering in the same way. There were some headwinds from COVID from an identity perspective, but we're really pleased with the way in which our payments business, both organically and also resulting from the acquisition of Fortumo, has delivered and performed strongly, particularly in the second half of the year. And one of the things I know that analysts in the city will be pleased about is that by bringing in extra settlement volume from Fortumo and also seeing extra increases in settlement volume from Boku's original book, we see all slightly strengthened take rates in the second half as well. So, really a set of results to be really pleased about, particularly under the circumstances.
And we've seen promising early signs in wallets. Can you tell us about that?
Yes, we've been talking about the wallets for quite a while, and it's been a bit of a slow burner because it always takes quite a long time for material amounts of volume to come through. But the developments this year have really been, I suppose, if I was to pick on a couple of things, it's really where we were successful in sort of winning, against significant competition like Adyen and WorldPay, the business of major merchants. So, we were announcing what was discreetly called at the time a global music streaming service. It's now come into the public domain that was Spotify. And similarly, we were discreet in describing the fact we were providing wallet services for a games console manufacturer. And it's now come into the public domain that was Sony. And to win those two big contracts has been, I think, extremely significant for us. And we were able to demonstrate how, although from a relatively small base, wallet volumes are now growing extremely fast. And I do think that that's going to be a material contributor in future years.
So from a strong 2020, particularly on the payment side, you must be confident in your outlook for 2021.
So we really do look forward to 2021 with a great deal of confidence, but I would urge people not to get too carried away with themselves. There's some elements of the 2020 performance that should be perhaps described as a bit of a windfall. So some of the cost has been perhaps artificially low in 2020 as we've been unable to travel due to COVID. And please God, at some point in 2021, you'd expect some of that to come back. And in addition, we are expecting to make more investments, particularly in trying to take our wallet business out into commerce, into physical goods and services. And so that will likely also push up some of the expenses. But net, of course, we're looking forward to 2021 with a great deal of confidence. A booming DCB business, wallets really starting to take off and will clearly make a material impact to revenue and profits, perhaps not so much in 2021, but in subsequent years. And then identity, really in a position with some new contract wins, plus a network where we're really looking to try to put those two things together to start seeing growth in that part of the business as well. So all in all, a good 2020, and we look forward to 2021 with a great deal of optimism.
Jon, thank you very much. Great to speak to you as always, and look forward to catching up again soon.
And also great to speak to you, Rosie.